Obviously, we've talked last week about these high-powered offenses in the American. Is South Florida different than Houston and Memphis in its own way?
In its own way, yeah. They're a lot of vertical routes. They've got a ton of skill. Might be the fastest skill we've seen yet this season. Across the board, receivers can run. They got two really good running backs. Quarterback is a force in himself. So yeah, we got our work cut out for us. They're really good.
Let's talk about Flowers a little bit. He has a similar ability as Ward from Houston in terms of the run-pass threat, but he's a different guy. He's a little bit bigger. He almost looks like a fullback.
Right.
It's odd that a quarterback would lead the team in rushing. They use him almost like a fullback in some.
That's not when you watch him run. He's pretty good. Yeah, he's a big, strong. I mean, he's not going to slide. He's going to put his shoulder down and try to run over the top of you. He's very powerful. He's fast, and he throws a really nice ball. So he's a complete package. He's not maybe as quick and shifty as Ward, but he's definitely dangerous in his own right.
Ward gets a lot of his yards in scramble situations, but I believe with Flowers they use a lot more designed runs, read option. Would that be accurate?
Yeah. He carries the ball a lot on their offensive plays, he'll still scramble around, but he's looking to throw the ball downfield. Right. Finds a lot of receivers open when he's scrambling.
And I think Kenny had mentioned that his forte is throwing the deep ball. He has a gun and he can throw it down there. That Rodney Adams guy is a quick, speedy guy.
Yeah, their receivers are super fast, and he can hit them full stride. So he's very dangerous throwing the football, and he likes to throw it down the field. He's super accurate throwing it down the field. He's a tremendous player.
Well, it's hard to believe that Marlon Mack is probably an NFL caliber running back. I mean, I bet you he gets drafted somewhere, and we're talking like, he's a secondary option here. But I mean, can you talk about Mack, the running back?
Yeah, again, really strong, fast, hits the hole fast. He's a big, strong kid in his own right. They use him very intelligently. They kind of pick their spots, and when they do, he's very dangerous.
I think last year you did a pretty good job of bottling him up, Mack. Does that give you some confidence?
Last year was last year. This year's this year. So their offense has changed a little bit from what they did last year. But we've got to stop him to have a chance. We have to stop the run game to have a chance. So if they can get both of them going, it's going to be a long night.
And they're mashers up front. They're pretty big boys, aren't they?
Really big, real physical. They're two new guys. The other ones we saw last year. But they haven't missed a beat. They're a big, strong, physical offensive line. We've got our work cut out for us. They're a really good football team.
All right, thanks, Dale.
Thank you.